Floyd Mayweather wasn't just born to box, he was built for it. Imagine a kid in Grand Rapids, Michigan, with boxing gloves practically stitched to his hands. His father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., once fought Sugar Ray Leonard, and his uncles, Roger and Jeff Mayweather, were both professionals. In the Mayweather household, boxing wasn't a sport, it was survival. By 7, Floyd was training daily. At 16, he became a national sensation, winning Golden Gloves titles and earning the nickname Pretty Boy because he barely got hit. But behind his rise was a childhood marked by struggle, poverty, crime, and a family deeply entrenched in boxing's brutal world. So how did this kid from Michigan turn into one of the greatest and richest fighters in history? And how did his hunger for success transform boxing into a billion-dollar business? Floyd Mayweather didn't just want to be great, he wanted to be untouchable. His professional debut in 1996 was just the start of a meteoric rise. But in 1998, at just 21, he dominated Genaro Hernandez to claim his first world title, the WBC super featherweight belt. That wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Mayweather's style made him a nightmare for opponents. His lightning reflexes, pinpoint accuracy, and signature shoulder roll defense turned elite boxers into amateurs. By the early 2000s, he was already a 3-division world champion, but belts weren't enough. He wanted control. In 2006, he made a career-defining move, buying out his contract with Top Rank for $750,000. At the time, it seemed risky. In reality, it was genius. From that moment on, he wasn't just a fighter, he was his own promoter, taking full control of his earnings. That's when Pretty Boy Floyd became Money Mayweather. But how did this bold move set him up to become the richest boxer in history? That's where things get even more interesting. Mayweather didn't just fight for championships, he fought for the biggest checks in boxing history. After breaking free from Top Rank, he negotiated his own deals, ensuring he took home the biggest share of every fight's revenue. His 2007 fight against Oscar De La Hoya was a game-changer. Mayweather played the villain, hyping up the rivalry and turning the fight into a spectacle. It shattered pay-per-view records with 2.4 million buys, earning him $25 million. But that was just the beginning. By the time he fought Canelo Alvarez in 2013, Mayweather had perfected the business of boxing. He secured a guaranteed $73 million, plus a massive share of pay-per-view profits. Then came the 2015 showdown with Manny Pacquiao, the richest fight in history. Mayweather walked away with a staggering $300 million. While other boxers relied on sponsorships, Mayweather was the brand. No major endorsements, no shared profits, just pure fight earnings. But even after retiring at 50-0, he found an even easier way to cash in: exhibition fights, and that's where his financial empire took a whole new turn. Most fighters retire and fade into the background. Mayweather retired and kept getting richer. Instead of chasing titles, he turned exhibition fights into a goldmine. In 2018, he fought Tenshin Nasukawa, a 20-year-old kickboxing phenom. The result? A first-round knockout and a cool $9 million in under 3 minutes. Then, in 2021, he faced YouTube star Logan Paul. No winner was declared, but Mayweather won where it mattered, reportedly making around $100 million. From YouTubers to MMA fighters, he's faced them all, earning between $10 million and $30 million per fight. Even his 2023 fight with John Gotti III, which turned into a brawl, only boosted his appeal for a rematch. Mayweather's motto? Currency over legacy. He doesn't chase championships anymore. He chases pay-per-view buys. But the real question is, where does all this money actually go? That's where things get even crazier. Floyd Mayweather doesn't just make money, he lives money. With career earnings surpassing $1.1 billion, he's one of the wealthiest athletes of all time. His net worth estimated around $400 million, but constantly fluctuating, because Mayweather doesn't let his cash sit still. His investments alone are worth over $100 million. He owns a $25 million Beverly Hills mansion, a $10 million Las Vegas strip club, and multiple private jets. His car collection? Over 100 luxury cars, including Bugattis, Rolls-Royces, and Ferraris. Compared to other boxing legends, Mayweather stands alone. Mike Tyson, despite his fame, is worth just $10 million. Sugar Ray Leonard, $120 million. Even George Foreman, with his business empire, sits at $300 million, still behind Mayweather. But what truly separates him is his lifestyle. He bets millions on sports, carries duffel bags of cash, and claims he makes $300 million a month from investments. Yet, for all his wealth, Mayweather refuses to slow down, because in his world, there's no such thing as enough money. But how does he actually spend it? The answer is as outrageous as you'd expect. Floyd Mayweather doesn't spend money, he burns it. When you've made over $1.1 billion, financial limits simply don't exist. He once dropped $18 million on a single watch. Jacob & Company's The Billionaire. His closet, packed with designer outfits he refuses to wear more than once. His travel style, private jets, one for himself, another for his entourage. And then there are the cars. He reportedly has $15 million worth of luxury vehicles in his Las Vegas garage, most of them never driven. Gambling? He's placed million-dollar bets on sports, sometimes winning big, sometimes losing bigger. He even owns a strip club, Girl Collection, which allegedly generates millions per year. But for Mayweather, spending isn't just about luxury, it's about power. He wants the world to see his wealth. And yet, despite his over-the-top lifestyle, one thing is undeniable. He never lets the money stop flowing. Because while most athletes go broke after retirement, Mayweather just keeps getting richer. Floyd Mayweather didn't just dominate boxing, he hacked the system, turning every fight into a financial spectacle. From record-breaking paydays to effortless exhibition millions, he built an empire where the cash never stops flowing. While most athletes struggle with retirement, Mayweather made sure he'd never need a comeback. But he's not the only boxer pulling in massive paychecks. If you think Mayweather's fortune is wild, wait until you see how much Canelo Alvarez is making from boxing. Click here to find out.